Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here, and it's time for an epic classic Bakugan unboxing. So we got this, you guys. It is the epic Bakugan Mechtanium Surge Bakusolo Ventus Razenoid. Yeah, man. So just even opening like new unbox old school Bakugan stuff definitely hits in the heart big time. So I remember like back when Mechtanium Surge was first starting, my store had a big sale, but at the time I was a kid, and only had like 20 bucks. But they had a big sale, literally like $2, $3, $4 per product. With like this crazy like blowout sale, and they were all gone like within a week. I came back like a week later, and then they were all gone, and I was so bummed out. But yeah, man. Even like there was like Aqua's Razonoid that were on like the wall and the shelf and everything, and just like Raytheus's, a bunch of other like Hurricks, like a bunch of other different mobile assault vehicles and stuff. It was wild, dude, when it first came out. But yeah, man. So, anyways, you see in the Mechtanium Surge packaging, just so awesome, man. Big time nostalgia for sure. But then Razonoid here, of course, it was darkest in the show, and Razonoid actually kind of evolved from Phantom Darak, believe it or not. Yeah, Darak evolved into Razonoid because it mutated because of the power of Codeve. And then Barodius, the Emperor of Gandalia, well, now former Emperor, he got hit with Cody's power and like became an encasement of what do you call it, like an armor of evil, he called it, and then he became Magmao. So yeah, so they basically like both mutated, which was kind of wild. But yeah, anyways, gotta check out the back. Just yeah, all that good stuff. Show that real quick. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it. Boom and boom. And I really like the design for Razonoid for sure. Like, full antagonist. Like, it's the full out antagonist of Mechtanium Surge Arc 1, because it had two different arcs. The first one was, the first arc antagonist definitely being Razonoid. For the second arc, it being like Cortagon and the Mectavius Destroyer. So it was actually a Mechtagon that was like the antagonist for the second arc, which was really, really wild. But yeah. And like Cortagon being Wise Man, dude, this was wild, dude. Just finding that out, like what? I couldn't believe it even watching this show at the tail end back then. But anyways, we got the gate card here. So Steam swap. If either Bakugan is a Pyrus or Aquas, they swap attributes. So honestly, that could work in favor. Like if you're you got an Aquas Bakugan that's really weak, and then you're facing your opponent who if your Bakugan's like Aquas, and then like it's got a really low G power, and then you can swap it with your opponent just to troll with this card. Like these cards switch up things big time. Imagine having cards like this with the TCG now. With the reboot, these guys see those cards. Spin Master for sure. I know I mentioned it a lot, but they're so important. We want to see those cards. We love the TCG. We want to see more for it. But yeah, Random Earth. Play at the start of a battle. We have a Baku Tactics. That's like the Baku Tactics. That's like a way for the Bakugan. Respin your Baku Tactics. Gain G power based on your attribute if your new spin is higher than your enemy printed G power. Okay, and then got in a different language. So yeah, man. Now we got to get into Razonoid. Like I said, the design for it was so sick. Having like the red eyes, the 6 red eyes and such at the top, and this big old mouth too. It had a huge mouth, like Yaga, like yelling, But overall, looking really, really sick, dude. Definitely dig the design for it. The manual parts being these kind of wing parts back here. So yeah, it was an absolute like crazy abomination of a Bakugan. It looked wild, man. Like having this big old mouth with all these teeth, and then the 3 eyes, but then like this big old body. But then it literally had like scorpion like legs, but also it had like 4 scorpion legs, but then it had both of the arms and such. It was a really, really wicked design, but looks so, so cool. But yeah, and also it's actually made of metal. So if you saw with the packaging, it actually, when it says Bakusolo, it has the black right there. So there's this thing they call it like the yellow ring of death. If it was yellow, that means that it doesn't have any metal in it. It's just plastic, like painted plastic, which they switched to towards the second half of the first arc. So yeah. Anyways, it just looks so, so sick. And then the thing for it is it's got this gear down here. So it depends on what it lands on. So let's see. For all of the G powers with it, we got 900, 800. Let's see. Just trying to. 700 is one of them. Yeah, let's see. Can I actually spin it? 900, 800, kinda. There we go. 750, 700. All right, so those are the ones for it. So it's got a max of like 900. But yeah, man, so it shows just how strong all the Bakugan were getting at this time period. But anyways, the way to close it, yeah, metal leg in, arm wrapped around, and then the wing going in. So yeah, man, there's Ventus Razenoid in the closed form, looking so sick. Just the main thing is, like, I loved how they implemented the metal, like the heavyweight, the metal and such. But some of the Bakugan, like for example, Razonoid having this big old bar made it tough, really tough to roll it. Well, tougher to roll it. So didn't give it as much flexibility, because you try to roll it straight up, then it's just gonna be like, meh. Oh wow, it actually went that time. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, but just a little bit tougher, so you got to put a little more mustard on it when you roll it. You know, a little more speed and such. But yeah. And I guess that counts for the opening action for it. But it just looks so sick, man. Yeah, I love like Mechtanium Surge, because they implemented the metal with them, and the Bakugan is becoming that much heavier and such. But yeah, anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this review on this absolutely epic Bakugan Mechtanium Surge Ventus Razenoid. Yeah, like I said, the link to Can's page will be in the description. He's mainly centered on Instagram and such. His page name is Tops Match Attacks _IST, if you're wondering. Yeah. But you know, he is the seller, and just a really, really awesome dude, and a really, really great seller. So yeah, definitely recommend it if you're looking for old school Bakugan products, especially like new unboxed. You already know. Yeah, just hit him up. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content, because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and Bakugan Brawl. I'm up out of here.